Let's talk about everything I plan to read in December. This isn't a super long list, but still want to talk about it. First, we have Batgirl number 14. I'm still a little bit scared about this because I want this arc to end, and I think there's a lot of issues that I have personally with the writing, but I'm still giving it a chance because it's Cassandra Cain, and I really like that character. So I don't think I'll be dropping it anytime soon. I'm just going to be not super into a lot of the story that's happening at the moment. Batman number 4, I am super excited about this one. I really like the way this new arc, this new story is happening. I'm not sure about this new villain that is on the cover of this one, but we'll just have to see where that leads. Batman the Demon Trilogy. This is a hardcover reprint that they're doing. I'd never read this story, so I'm really excited about that. You know, with the whole Talia and Ra's al Ghul stuff. 'Cause I think this is a pretty iconic story, so I'm excited to see what that's all about. Birds of Prey 28. This is the final issue of this series. We're finally at the end, unfortunately. I'm really sad about it because I really like this series, but hopefully the ending is a good one. Night Fight number 2. I don't know if we're going to see Jason in this one specifically. I'm hoping that we'll see him soon. I'm hoping we'll see all the other Robins soon, but I know that it didn't really leave off where Bruce would go to another alternate reality or anything like that. We'll have to see. Nightwing 133. Martian Manhunter is finally coming back. Probably more than just a little cameo, especially because he's on the cover. So I'm gonna really enjoy that one. I really like his character, and him teaming up with Nightwing is gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully, we get to learn more about the Zanny and see what his deal is. Immortal Legends number 5. This is gonna be in the video and on my list for now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna remove it or not. We'll have to see. I'm still thinking about it and I'm weighing my options, but I think there's a lot of problems I have with the series itself. And we're only 2 issues at the end, which is why I think I could keep going because there's only 2 issues left, or I will probably get the trade. I'm still not sure yet. Marion Heretic number 3. I do really like this series. I think I like the aesthetic of the art more than I like the writing, but if number 3 doesn't really do it for me, then I might drop the series and end up getting the trade later. We'll have to see. Some older comics, Nightwing, A Night in Bloodhaven, Compendium 2. I'm still trying to finish this one. I started it in November, but I'm only about a fourth or so of the way through, so definitely could not finish it in November. Might have more time to finish it in December. We'll have to see. And then Compendium 3 comes out in a few more months. But I might just, instead of waiting for that, skip over and read these. The New 52 and then the Rebirth and the Tom Taylor Nightwing. I've already read the Grayson one, so there's no need to really redo that one. Then I'll kind of be like more caught up on reading like every Nightwing run in that way. Wonder Woman Tempest Toss. I saw this one in a clearance section at a store, so I picked it up because I was like, I want to give this one a chance. I don't actually know anything about this one, but I am interested to see more Wonder Woman stories. I know the compact ones that they have, Earth One and Blood and Guts, aren't really the best Wonder Woman stories. They're just the only ones they decided to print in compact form for some reason. But I know pretty much everything by George Perez and Greg Rucka for Wonder Woman is really good, so I need to try to get on that. Batman Haunted Night. I've had this one for a while. I know it's a recommended reading for Batman. It's a big part of his reading order as well, chronologically. I just had it for a while and I haven't gotten around to reading it, so I'm definitely going to try to read it now. Batman Volume 10 Nightmares. This one's part of Tom King's run, but it's only volume 10 because I actually read all the other 9 volumes before when they came out as trades. So that was like, I think 2017 or 18. So it's been a long time since I read those, but I get the gist. I remember the gist. I don't want to have to go through all of that again. So read number 10 because I've had that one for a while. I just never read that one. I think there's something else right after that one, or it goes into City of Bane right after. So I think I'll be fine with reading number 10, going into City of Bane or whatever is in between those, and then moving on to the next writers. I think James Tynion and so forth and so on. Just because I want to read and collect more of the modern Batman runs. I think I just kind of want to collect all the Batman runs, which is a little bit impossible, but I think I really like the character and I think it's a lot of fun to read them. Batman and the Signal. I've also had this one for a long time and I haven't gotten around to reading it. I do like Duke Thomas. I really like the Robin War. That was that was everyone's introduction to Duke for the most part. That was personally mine because I really like the concept of like a bunch of Robins. And so I got the book not really knowing anything about it and I did really enjoy it. I think I have it somewhere right here behind me. But Robin War, and then I have We Are Robin stories. So that's both like Duke's stuff. But I haven't read much of his Signal stuff. So Batman and the Signal will be a lot of fun to read to try to get more of a gist of what their dynamic is like. Batman the Court of Owls saga, specifically the Compact Comics version, because that's the one I have. I've heard a lot of good things about New 52 Batman, so excited to dive into that, but I've never actually read any of that. I read the Joker collection, Death of the Family that they have, because that was one of my first comics that I got, like one of my first trades, not knowing anything about it. Probably not a good comic to be one of your first ones because I had no idea what's going on, but a lot of fun regardless. So I think it'll be cool to start at the very beginning of Batman's New 52 run, see the story all the way through, because I did end up getting some trades, I think volume 4 through 6 or so of New 52 Batman's run. And that was just because they were all on very, very good sale, very cheap. So I decided to pick those up. And then since I have those, I thought it was a good time to start his Court of Owls saga. I think I might be missing a little bit in between the ones I have, the ones I got in clearance, and then that one, the Court of Owls one. We'll have to see. But either way, I have the beginning, so I might as well start it now. I'm excited to see what all the hype is about, if it really is that good. Finally, I have DC Finest's Red Skies. This one could be really promising. I know the cover is Nocturna, and I'm pretty sure she plays a big part with Jason's stories, so I think this is a lot of Jason's storylines. I've never actually read a DC Finest. The only other one I have is Batgirl Cassandra Cain, but that is starting at number 7, issue 7 of Batgirl's run. So I need to read the first 6 issues before I want to dive into that one. I mean, I don't need to, but I feel it in my heart of hearts that I need to start the first 6. It's really weird that they don't have the first 6 in that one, but I think the theory is that they're going to put those first 6 in a DC Finest No Man's Land or something like that. There's no official announcement or anything like that, but that's kind of the general consensus is what they'll be doing. I think I'll be rereading 1 through 6 like digitally or something, and then dive into the DC Finest background. But before that, I have Batman's Red Skies, which I think I will try to read. I don't know much about it actually. I don't really know what all the stories that are in it or whatnot. I just know Batman Nocturna on the cover, and Nocturna has to do with Jason Todd, so this is technically a Jason Todd storyline book and whatnot. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. It is a bigger book though, so this and the Nightwing book are both bigger books, so let's see if I can actually get through them. That is the plan, but I don't know if I'll have time. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's everything that I plan to read in December. Not a huge list, but also there's some of the books are a lot bigger, so I'm excited about that. If I can manage to get through those, we will see. But that's everything on the list. So let me know what you guys plan to read. Let me know what you guys think of the books that I'm planning on reading, and I'll see you next time.